Good morning everyone. How are you all today? This is Ashar Khan from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota, and I do hope that you're all well and fine at home. So students, today we are continuing with our chapter, that is chapter number 9 of class 11th, okay? Solar radiation, heat balance and temperature. We have already seen what is solar radiation. We have discussed what atmosphere is, what are its function, how it protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. This we have already covered in our earlier videos. We also saw the way heat travels by three processes, that is conduction, convection and advection. So now our new topic that we are starting today is on page number 76. So please open your book on page number 76 and we'll start with our next topic, that is terrestrial radiation. Terrestrial radiation. Students, we have already discussed solar radiation. Solar radiation हमें कहाँ से मिलती है? सन से. ये हमने already last video में discuss कर लिया है. Now terrestrial radiation, this word terra, this means earth. Now this is the radiation caused by the earth. Okay, so let us read first and then I'll explain to you. So you already know that the insolation received by the earth is in short waveforms and heats up its surface. We all know that the heat and energy that we receive from the sun, okay, it heats up our earth. This is the atmosphere and this is our earth. Whatever energy we are getting from the sun, this will heat up our earth. The energy that we receive from the sun, what is it called? I hope you remember. It's called insolation, that is incoming solar radiation. Okay, so the insolation received by the earth heats up the surface. Now the earth, after being heated itself, becomes a radiating body. Now what happens when the earth radiates? Now earth क्या हो रही है? Heat up हो रही है. Earth का जो temperature है वो increase हो रहा है. Now what will happen? This will heat up its surface. Correct? And we learned what happens when conduction takes place. We learned about conduction, convection and advection, by which our earth heats up the air around it. Okay, so now what will happen? Because the air is in contact with the surface of the earth, now the air will start heating up. Soon by one, the layers of the atmosphere will heat up, and when they reach the outermost layer, what will happen? The heat will be radiated back to space. So whatever heat we were getting from the sun, the earth took it, heated up itself and then heated the air around it, and then the air threw the radiation, the heat energy back to space. So let us read. Now the earth, after being heated itself, becomes a radiating body and it radiates energy to the atmosphere in its long wave form. When the earth heats itself, it radiates the energy back to the atmosphere. This energy heats up the atmosphere from below. Now, ये जो energy है, this is heating up the atmosphere from where? From below, which is the surface of the earth. This process is known as terrestrial radiation. It's very simple, students. Means whatever energy we are getting from the sun, the earth is taking it. Okay, the earth is heating up. Then it is heating the air around it. We already discussed conduction, convection and advection. Through these processes, जो अर्थ के आसपास की एटमॉस्फेयर में जो हवाएं हैं, जो गैसेज हैं, वो क्या हो रही हैं? हीट हो रही हैं. एंड व्हेन दे हीट अप, व्हेन द एंटायर एटमॉस्फेयर इज बीइंग हीटेड अप, द एक्स्ट्रा हीट इज रिपेल्ड बैक टू द स्पेस. जो आउटर स्पेस है वो उसमें वापस भेज दी गई. सो द एनर्जी दैट वी रिसीव फ्रॉम द सन इज रेडिएटेड बैक टू द एटमॉस्फेयर, एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड terrestrial radiation. We received energy in the form of solar radiation and we give it back in the form of terrestrial radiation. The long wave radiation is absorbed by the atmospheric gases, particularly by carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. But now in your earlier classes you must have learnt about the term greenhouse effect. Okay, what is that? अभी तक हमने देखा कि जो अर्थ है वो क्या कर रही है? एनर्जी, हीट को बाहर भेज रही है. बट वी आर फॉरगेटिंग वन थिंग, दैट देयर आर गैसेस इन आवर एटमॉस्फेयर लाइक कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, दैट इज CO2. व्हाट डज CO2 डू? इट एब्जॉर्ब्स द हीट, इट ट्रैप्स द हीट. जो हीट बाहर जानी चाहिए थी, ये उसको क्या कर लेती है? ट्रैप कर लेती है. नाउ लेट्स सी. Thus, the atmosphere is indirectly heated by the Earth's radiation, and because of that our atmosphere gets heated for a long time, which results in this phenomena called global warming. इफ वी आर सेइंग कि हमारी अर्थ जितनी एनर्जी ले रही है उतनी एनर्जी वापस स्पेस में दे रही है, देन व्हाई इज इट हीटिंग अप, व्हाई आवर टेम्परेचर rises, why the polar caps are melting? It is because of the emission of CO2 from our industries and factories and vehicles. हमारे vehicles, factories और industries जो CO2 emit करते हैं, this increases the amount of CO2 in our atmosphere. Okay, the more CO2 there will be, the more जितनी ज्यादा CO2 होगी उतनी ही ज्यादा हीट को CO2 क्या करेगी, एब्जॉर्ब करेगी, और ज्यादा समय के लिए हमारा एटमॉस्फेयर क्या होगा, गर्म होगा. ओके, द प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट. नाउ द एटमॉस्फेयर इन टर्न रेडिएट्स एंड ट्रांसमिट हीट्स टू द स्पेस. नाउ द एटमॉस्फेयर is also radiating with energy, with heat, and then it will send the energy back to space in form of radiation. Finally, the amount of heat received from the sun is returned to space. Whatever energy we are getting from the sun, हमारे को sun से जितनी भी energy मिल रही है वो वापस space में भेजी जा रही है, thereby maintaining constant temperature of the Earth's surface and in the atmosphere. इसीलिए हमारी Earth का surface का जो temperature है, atmosphere का जो temperature है, it remains constant. It doesn't get too heated or gets too cold. क्यों? Because whatever energy we are getting, we are sending it back. Now students, I hope you understood this topic, because our next topic is heat budget of the earth. Okay, this is our next topic, heat budget of the earth. So let's start with that paragraph. First we will read it and then we will see it on the board. Now there is a figure given in your book, that is figure 9.2. Look at it. It depicts the heat budget of the planet Earth. Now, what is heat budget? First thing that we have to learn. We already know that it is related to the Earth, okay? But what does these two words mean? Heat budget. It's very simple. अभी जो मैंने आपको बताया कि सन से आने वाली एनर्जी अर्थ तक आती है and it radiates back to the space, okay? So we are not keeping any extra heat with us. That is called the heat budget. Let us read. The earth as a whole does not accumulate or lose heat. जो अर्थ है वो हीट को अपने अंदर स्टोर करके नहीं रखती और ना ही उसको ज्यादा लूज करती है. It maintains its temperature. Underline these two lines. The earth as a whole does not accumulate or lose heat. It maintains its temperature. कि अर्थ क्या कर रही है, अपना टेम्परेचर मेंटेन कर रही है. This can happen only if the amount of heat received in the form of insolation equals the amount of heat lost by the earth through terrestrial radiation. ये कब possible होगा? We are saying that the earth has a constant temperature. It neither gains heat nor loses heat. When is it possible? It is only possible if the amount of heat that we are getting from the sun is the same amount, is equal to the amount that we are radiating back to the space through terrestrial radiation. Okay? Means अगर हमें 100% 100 units energy मिल रही है sun से, तो हमारी अर्थ कितना रेडिएट कर रही है बाहर? 100 units. That is why it will maintain a constant temperature. So now students, let us discuss heat budget of the earth through this diagram. See here very carefully, as it is written in your book as well. Consider that the insolation that we are receiving from the sun is 100 units. Okay, कि हमारे को sun से जो energy मिल रही है वो कितनी है? 100 units है. Now, when it will travel to earth, what will happen? 35% will already be reflected back to space on its way. Means कि जो 100 energy हमें मिल रही है, 100 units energy जो sun से आ रही है, 35 units are already reflected back to space, which is called the albedo of the earth. Okay, this is called albedo of the earth. So now the amount of units that we are getting from the sun, which is actually making it to the surface of the atmosphere, it is 65 units. Now out of these 65 units, 14% will be absorbed by the atmosphere and 51 units will reach the earth's surface. ओके, ये जो 51% है, हम स्टार्ट करा था हमने 100 यूनिट से, एंड ओनली 51 मीन्स ऑलमोस्ट हाफ ऑफ दैट एनर्जी इज एक्चुअली मेकिंग इट टू द अर्थ्स सरफेस. नाउ इवन आउट ऑफ दीज 51%, व्हाट विल हैपन? See now, 34 units are absorbed by the atmosphere. That means is 51% में से भी 34 will be absorbed by the atmosphere, and the 17% heat which will reach the Earth's surface, the Earth will radiate it back. हमने पढ़ा था because of the phenomena of terrestrial radiation. Whatever heat the Earth will get, it will radiate it back. Okay? So let's see how much heat we are actually getting. 65 units are there. Okay? हमारे को एटमॉस्फेयर में कितनी हीट है? दैट इज 34 plus 14, that is 48. Okay, and how much heat is taken back by the earth? That is 17%. 48 plus 17 is equal to 65 units, which was equal to the amount of the heat which the earth got. Right? तो हमें क्या समझ में आया? That the energy that we are receiving, 100 units, 35% of that is already sent back to the space, okay, even before it reaches the atmosphere. Then 65 units are reached to the atmosphere, वो वहाँ पहुँचती है. Then 14% of that 65 is taken up by the atmosphere and 51% reaches the Earth's surface. Okay, out of those 51%, 34 units are actually taken by the atmosphere and only 17 units take up the Earth's surface. Now, these 17 units are also radiated back to space because the Earth is not absorbing or storing any heat for its own. अर्थ क्या कर रही है? हीट को स्टोर नहीं कर रही है, उसे जितनी एनर्जी मिल रही है वो बाहर भेज रही है. We call this terrestrial radiation, right? And the entire phenomena that the Earth does not store any heat. It sends back all the heat that we got. For example, here is the mass, 34 and 14. These were the two units which were absorbed by the atmosphere, that is 48. 17 units were absorbed by the Earth's surface. Okay, then we radiated it back, that is 17. So 48 plus 17, it is 65 units. And how much we were getting? 65. So this explains that why our Earth does not heat up nor cools down. Okay, why the Earth neither warms up nor cools down despite the huge transfer of heat that takes place. Because we see that there is a huge amount of heat which is taking place, right? But still our Earth does not heat up nor does it cools down because it maintains the heat budget. It maintains the balance between how much heat it is getting and how much it is sending it back to the sun. Now students, come to our next topic, that is variation in the net heat budget at the Earth's surface. Okay, our next topic is, so please open your book to page number 78 and we will discuss our next topic, that is variation in the net heat budget at the Earth's surface. Now we already know students that the amount of heat that our Earth gets, कि जो heat हमारे Earth तक पहुँचती, it varies. It depends on day and night. It depends on where our Earth is revolving around the sun. We learnt about aphelion and perihelion in our earlier class. As explained earlier, there are variation in the amount of radiation received at the Earth's surface. Some part of the Earth has surplus radiation balance while the other part has deficit. Now there are some parts of the Earth which gets heated more. You already know that is the equatorial area. And there are some parts which have deficit of the heat, which are the polar areas. Okay. Let us see. Now this figure 9.3 depicts the latitudinal variation in the net radiation balance of the Earth, which is the atmosphere system. What does it show? That how much heat that we are getting at the equator and at the poles. See now, the figure shows that there is a surplus of net radiation balance between 40 degrees north and south, and the regions near the poles have a deficit. 40 degrees north and poles and south means we start with 0 and we go to 40 degrees up until the northern and the southern hemisphere. These areas will have a large amount of heat. But if we go to the polar areas, they will have a deficit amount of heat because we already know कि यहाँ पे जो sunlight पहुँचती है वो slanted होती है. It loses its heat as we move away from the equator. The surplus heat energy from the tropic is redistributed polewards, and as a result, the tropics do not progressively get heated up due to the accumulation of excess heat, or the high latitudes get permanently frozen due to excess deficit. और इसी वजह से क्या होता है कि the amount of heat that we are getting here, it heats up this part of the surface. Okay, now what will happen? Through conduction, the air around this surface will rise up and move towards the polar area. When this happens, it creates a vacuum in this part because all the air has risen up. Now the surrounding areas air will, okay, what will happen now? The surrounding areas की जो air है वो इसकी तरफ attract होगी. This process is called advection, the horizontal effect. Okay. So student, this was the latitudinal variation. Now our last topic of the chapter, it is temperature. Now what is temperature? You are very familiar with this word. See now, the interaction of insolation with the atmosphere of the Earth's surface creates heat, which is measured in terms of temperature. We already know about insolation, which is the amount of heat that we receive from the sun. But how do we measure it? The measurement degree is called temperature. Okay, insolation to हमें पता है, that is the heat. To measure that heat, we use a unit, that is the temperature unit, while heat represents the molecular movement of particles comprising a substance. Now heat क्या कर रही है, किसको represent कर रही है? The movement of the particles. The temperature is the measurement in degrees of how hot or cold a thing or place is. But what is temperature? It is very simple, that is, it is a measurement, underline this, that the temperature is the measurement in a degrees of how hot or cold a thing or place is. Now let's recap this topic quick. So students, the first topic that we learned was terrestrial radiation. What is terrestrial radiation? Insolation received by the earth is in the form of short waves. Okay, हमारी अर्थ पे जो insolation आता है वो short wave में आता है and it heats up the surface. And now what happens? हमारी अर्थ उस heat का क्या करती है? After being heated, our earth becomes a radiating body. Now it starts radiating its heat and it radiates energy to the atmosphere in the form of long waves. अब इस अर्थ के पास जो एनर्जी आई, जो हीट आई, वो उसको क्या कर रही है? वापस एटमॉस्फेयर में सेंड कर रही है. यू कैन सी दिस डायग्राम दैट सोलर रेडिएशन वाज इंटरसेप्टेड बाय द अर्थ, सम ऑफ इट वाज सेंट बैक रिफ्लेक्टेड एंड सम वाज टेकन अवे, जिससे कि जो सरफेस थी अर्थ की वो क्या हुई? हीट हुई. एंड आफ्टर हीटिंग अप द सरफेस हीटेड अप द एटमॉस्फेयर, which is called the emitted terrestrial radiation, means the terrestrial radiation which was emitted, given away. Okay, then we learned about the heat budget of earth. Okay, what did we learn about it? That the earth maintains its temperature. earth क्या करती है? अपना temperature maintain करके रखती है. How so? By absorbing the heat and then giving away the same amount. Means जितना amount earth के पास आता है, earth उतने ही amount को क्या कर रही है? आगे भेज देती है. Amount of heat received is equal to the amount lost by the earth through terrestrial radiation. But sometime there is an imbalance in our gases, that is the carbon dioxide. अगर हमारे atmosphere में carbon dioxide ज़्यादा होगी, then what will happen? The carbon dioxide will trap more heat, which will result in heating up of the atmosphere for a longer period of time, which is called greenhouse effect. Then the next topic was variation in the net heat budget of the earth. See now, there is a surplus of net radiation between 40-degree latitudes north and south, and the regions near the poles have a deficit. We already know कि जो areas कहाँ पे आते हैं? बीच में इक्वेटर के पास आएंगे, उन एरियाज पे क्या होगा? सरप्लस, एक्स्ट्रा हीट जनरेट होगी. वाई? बिकॉज वहां पे जो सन रेज हैं वो स्ट्रेट पड़ रही हैं. बट देयर इज अ डेफिसिट नियर द पोल्स. जो पोलर एरियाज हैं अर्थ के, वहां पे डेफिसिट, कमी होगी हीट की. वाई? बिकॉज द rays of the sun which reach there are slanted. Okay, there is a variation between the amount of heat received on the equator and on the poles. We get maximum heat at the equator and we get a deficit, a low amount of heat near the poles. Then we learnt about temperature. You all know that what is temperature? Temperature is the amount of heat we get. Okay, जो heat हमें sun से मिलती है अर्थ पे, correct? How we measure it, उसको हम measure कैसे करते हैं? That is called temperature. So students, I hope you all learnt well in this video. Please watch it very attentively. Make sure whatever I have told you to underline, you do so. Thank you so much.